And on this Saturday, we are dealing with a bit of a dreary day, to say the least, Jill.
Yeah, I know it's lots of clouds right now. We do have more rain, though, that's in store into the afternoon. So that's what prompts the impact day. Right now, kind of a slow start to the day. We're cool, we're damp, a little bit of sunshine trying to come through those stubborn clouds. After about 1 o'clock, that's when more light rain will shift into the area, especially south and east of the city. That's really the impact part of the rest of your Saturday. A lot of the activity winding down after 5, 6 o'clock this evening. Then some areas of fog will form later tonight. A few showers, though, starting to pick back up, especially running right along some of the ridges into Westmoreland and Fayette counties. So Latrobe just out of one of those showers, but that's continuing to build through Derry, also Blairsville, Ligonier. You're about to see the skies opening up as well. Some of that light rain does extend back towards Mount Pleasant as well. We pick up a few more very light showers across sections of Fayette County. One's going to be moving in towards Uniontown, another little stream outside of Spring Hill extending towards Farmington, Chalk Hill, and also Ohiopyle here as we're approaching the top at the 10 o'clock hour. There's a live view over the North Shore, Acrisure Stadium in particular. Of course, the stage for Pitt's game against Central Michigan. If you are heading out, tailgating more or less, looks to be cloudy, damp, and cool as well. Temperatures right now only close to 60. At the noon kickoff, we'll be sitting at 65. It'll more than likely be around halftime, the second half of the game, that a few more light showers can be moving in. And you may need the windshield wipers as well for your ride home after the game, with temperatures will be running in the mid to upper 60s. Things dry out as we approach dinner time tonight. We'll watch temperatures drop off into the 40s. Tomorrow, slight improvement. We're introducing more sunshine. Temperatures also cruising closer to 70. And you notice that will kick off another dry and very comfortable stretch as we look ahead to your 4-day forecast. Let's fast forward through the morning hours. Again, relatively dry for us outside of a few stray showers into the Laurel Highlands. Next batch of rain arrives afternoon, maybe closer to 1 o'clock for some of you into far southwestern Pennsylvania. So talking about Washington, Waynesburg, Morgantown, even Uniontown as well. Some of the first to see the next batch of rain. Things will be generally light in nature, but a decent little slug of showers building in towards the north and east, more than likely cutting through the city of Pittsburgh up towards Katanning. If you're south and east of that line, you get rain. If you're north and west, you don't. So many spots across Butler, Beaver, and Lawrence counties more than likely spared by the rain, but it is going to be a bit wetter in Uniontown, Greensburg, heading into the Laurel Highlands as well, including Indiana County as well. That's 3 p.m. Here's 5 p.m. How quickly that rain clears up. And generally speaking, we're looking at maybe another 1/4 inch of rain, so not a whole lot coming for the rest of this impact day. Later on this evening, we're going to be drying out, but some areas of fog will form, especially if you see a few hours of that light rain into this afternoon. So conditions could be a little bit more tricky for those of you off to the east of Pittsburgh as the sun is coming up. As we go through the morning hours tomorrow, we'll scale back the cloud cover, introduce more sunshine that should help to push temperatures closer to 70 degrees. But still a fall-like feeling even as the next work and school week gets underway. We're bottoming out well into the 40s on Monday, 74 by the afternoon. Temperatures will rally low closer to 80 Tuesday and Wednesday. Thursday, the warmest day of your 4-day plus 4 more forecast. Oh yeah, sunshine's back too. No change to our otherwise dry pattern that we've kind of gotten used to here over the past several weeks. And that does look to extend into next weekend, although it won't be quite as warm. So rather delightful with temperatures in the mid 70s.
Man, I'm really looking forward to that.
I know, more great weather coming our way over the next week.
Can't beat it. Thanks.